Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's Joe Sky, and today we got a really interesting statement from Zuko. Now, in the episode called The Beach in Avatar The Last Airbender, Zuko had a little conversation with all his friends, and they were saying, "Are you angry at me? Are you angry at me?" At the end of the day, he ended up getting really mad and saying, "I'm angry at myself." Now, why is this? Well, Zuko finally acknowledges intense, elusive pain that sabotaged every move he's made. Admitting this truth gave Zuko and the catharsis, hopefully I said that right, that he deserved, that even the protagonist in the series hoped he would find. We watched him push away loved ones, away and sabotage friendships with Katara and Aang in countless episodes. When they could have helped him through his confusing struggle with right and wrong, considering his father's verbal abuse escalated to a fire blast in the face before he was banished, it's no wonder Zuko struggled to maintain relationships. This is Zuko's first moment of genuine clarity through the pain that experience caused him, and he finally understood why he wasn't happy. It's the first of many small realizations that led Zuko to find his own destiny instead of living up to the self-serving expectations of a father who never loved him. You see, Zuko is one of the most interesting characters, and I think it's because a lot of people want Zuko to be good, because he is good. He was born with good in him, and everybody's technically born with good in him, but Zuko was definitely someone who was different, and he was led by a father who had different expectations for him. And Zuko, in my opinion, had abuse, and at the end of the day was technically trying to serve his father's expectations. And his father, he wanted his love from his father, but his father never really gave him that. And even when he served his destiny from his father, he didn't get that feeling. It's like he still felt empty. He still felt like he didn't do the right thing. And the thing is that Zuko came to the realization that he's going to find his own destiny. What can you learn from this? So, don't sacrifice who you want to be or who you are just because someone else has different expectations for you. You see, the thing is that a lot of people have, will sometimes have an expectation of you. Let's say it's a parent or it's a father figure, whoever, right? Thing is, when they have an expectation of you and you don't want to serve it, you sometimes feel bad, or sometimes you feel like you need to do it, right? Because it's your parents. But the thing is, if you constantly, you know, try to serve other people's expectations, you end up going to be feeling kind of empty inside, and you're going to be filled with what other people want from you instead of what you actually want in life. Because thing is that if you keep serving other people, you're not going to be truly happy in the inside. Another thing is that people always blame others. You see, the thing is, it's not always other people's problem or fault. Sometimes someone can have an expectation of you, but that doesn't mean you actually have to fulfill it. So it's not their fault. Sometimes the sometimes you're the blame. Sometimes we have to blame ourselves. But the thing is, we don't want to be angry at ourselves, and we don't want to remain angry at ourselves. There's no problem with feeling a emotion. All emotions are all emotions. It's energy in motion. And we don't want to feel angry at ourselves for too long. So when you realize that we should just do what we want, we should just listen to ourselves, and at the end of the day, we should go with what works for us and what our heart wants. Because if our heart doesn't want it, then we're not going to be happy. And we're not going to want to do it. We're going to have to force ourselves to do it. So always do something that you want to do. Always do something that's aligned with you and your heart. Because if not, it's not going to feel right. So, by the way, don't blame others. Sometimes we have to blame ourselves. We can't blame others for everything. Thank you all for watching. Consider subscribing.